As a coach was with Wright High School, where I'm located right now. I was a student teacher, and they hired me to be the junior high football coach and then also a assistant wrestling coach into the spring season.
When you were in college, when did you really decide that coaching was for you?
Well, initially I went to school to become a doctor and took a class called organic chemistry and took the first test. I got a 17%, and so I said that's not for me, and wanted to go into education and the coaching piece. I've always had good coaching mentors, the coaches that coached me, and I just kind of gravitated towards that. I've always been an athletic person, a fan of athletics, and so it was just, I think, kind of natural for me to gravitate that way.
As a young coach, I'm sure it's a big learning curve, not only for football but for wrestling too.
Yes, I think the biggest thing is finally realizing that you don't need to know it all, and there's a lot of people out there you can ask for help. And so again, even after I got into coaching, the people that I'm fortunate enough to go into the Hall of Fame with today, some of them I've coached with, some of them I got to be on the same teams with, and just that networking piece. And so, as in regards to talking to other coaches, I think it's very helpful to have that networking.
And what would your advice be to young coaches coming in the business to deal with just about countless aspects of what you have to do?
First thing I'd tell them is come to the coaches clinic. But getting with the people that have helped you and support you, and don't be afraid to ask questions. I know as a young coach I kind of thought maybe I knew it all, and was very humbled early on by some losses, and just don't be afraid to ask questions and continue to learn. The other thing I think that over the course of the years that has been made coaching very, very warm, and the warm and fuzzy of the coaching is building the relationships with the kids. If you don't build the relationships with the kids, I think you're going to feel kind of fruitless in what you're doing. It's those relationships are going to last long past the remembrance of the wins and losses.